everyone, it's Meg.
And Caleb.
And today we are diving back into Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
But you didn't see that coming.
A hug on Titan. We've not, yeah.
A Titan on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Because I still haven't figured out how they reproduce.
A pin on Titan, because attack.
Do they have genitals?
Do they? Do we know?
I love when we have separate conversations
with each other.
Yeah, like I'm having my own conversation, you're having your own conversation.
I'm trying to make puns and plays on the word tack.
Oh, I'm just focused on their peepees and their BBs.
Genitals, puns.
And
Genitals,
all the intersex Titans.
Yes.
But I'm still hung up on that. Demonetized. I just want to quickly explain why we've taken a couple months or a few months. I think it's been a couple months.
It's been a while.
We were commissioned essentially to watch the first 2 episodes, and it was by a tier 4 patron, like Yagami, and I didn't know that I would fall in love, but I fell in love with it, and I wanted to watch more. Caleb's seen the first 2 seasons, so it was exciting, but we've had a crazy couple months with like work and travel, and also we moved. Obviously, we're in a new space. Boomy's laying over there, and it was definitely for the best. And also, we had to finish Daredevil season 1. We had to finish the Dark Knight trilogy. Yep. So those are complete. Yep. So like, we would love to really focus on this. And then the last thing is, we have gotten so many warnings about spoilers and, you know, people who are very passionate. And we haven't really seen it yet. I haven't.
No, not in our spaces.
I mean, I don't look too much. Yeah. I mean, if you join the Discord, and I don't know if I should be advertising that information, but we talk about it within Discord and also on the Patreon. So like, we haven't seen that too much, but we do have friends that are experiencing like
honestly some harassment for opinions
and
about the show.
I know that's possible with any show, but I think because there seems to be twists and turns with this, it just kind of freaked us out a bit. I at least felt like, oh God, paralyzed, because you know, some people are like, don't read the comments, don't look at that, don't blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, maybe I should just watch this on my own time.
Right.
But I had a realization today where I'm just like, I want to record this. Like, I feel like it's good for us because we can really pay attention to everything. If people don't like it, they don't like it. If people want to harass us, they can try. I've been through that. I was a woman on the internet. Whammon, am I right?
Women.
But I've really enjoyed watching it with you. So,
same.
And Caleb has been asking for the past 3 months. It's this show specifically. What are you doing? You know, I want to record some Attack on Titan.
So we're gonna record some Attack on Titan.
That's our show. That's our show for a while.
Yeah, it's our show for a while. It was Daredevil. Now it's Attack
and we'll
on Titan.
return. You know, to take breaks.
Yeah, we're gonna watch tons of shows, tons of movies, tons of things.
So I actually watched our first 2 videos. I know you've seen those episodes twice now at this point, but I watched our first 2 videos to just refresh and get on top of my game. And the last thing that we saw was a huge cliffhanger with the
Colossal Titan.
Colossal, not the armored.
Giant one. The one that with peeking over the wall.
I don't know the difference still, I think.
The armored one is blonde and has armor, and the big one, it looks like just muscle.
Oh, so it was the
and
colossal.
It's taller than the walls.
So the armored one was the first troublemaker.
The colossal one was the first troublemaker, and then armored one
in the show.
Yeah, because it peeked over the wall and then kicked the hole.
So why is it called armored if he's muscle? He doesn't have armor on him.
No, the armored Titan does have armor.
Who's the muscle?
The muscle's the colossal Titan. It's the big one, the huge one that just looks
blonde?
like. No, the colossal doesn't have any hair. It just looks like somebody. It looks like a anatomical like muscle model.
Yes, that one is the troublemaker, the one who started the show.
Yeah, because it kicked it, busted
climbed
a hole in the wall.
or kicked it.
Yeah,
right.
Busted a hole in the wall, and then the armored Titan is the one that was inside running around really fast. The one that was running really fast and ran through the wall.
Oh yeah, and I was like, "What are you doing? You have the zoomies." And the reaction was so funny because I'm like, you guys are doing it. Like, there's Potato Girl Sasha, there's all your buds. Like, it was just such a happy, uplifting moment. Aaron was really taking on the leadership
I just want to be a potato boy.
You are. Don't worry, you are.
Yeah.
And then that guy just shows up.
The Armor Titan?
I'm pretty sure it was a muscle.
Yeah, there's.
Do you remember the last shot?
Yeah, it's like he's standing on the wall. They're standing on the wall, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like,
"Okay, cool." So they don't even really know how to deal with this one.
Right, and his hands are like.
And then my main questions still are like, how did they get here? Do they reproduce? Are they made? Are they created? Also,
do they have?
Where are the adults? Like, where is
organs?
the king? Where is the royalty? Like, when they talk about the king and the king's guard, what are they doing to stop this? Like,
Where's
did they
the
create
potato
it?
farm?
What's in the basement?
How
Why in his dream was he stabbed with a shot? Do you remember that?
In this realm?
Do you remember his dad stabbed him?
Yeah.
Not stabbed him, but he put an injection in him.
Yes.
But to me, it looked like he was stabbing him.
He was like... Ugh.
It was a dream.
Yeah.
But it was in the basement.
Right.
So those are my main questions. I was told it's good to have questions.
It is good to have questions.
In this.
So I watched this all by myself, the first 2 seasons, and I got very lost. Mostly because I was not paying as much attention as I should have. But it's good that we're watching it now, because I can pay attention this time.
The thing about me is I might remember some things. I'm getting better. But I'm not the best at, I don't know, the very specific stuff, like the names. I'm not that good at that. And then, like, the locations, like what they're called, the Maria, the whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, the types of type. That's what I struggle with. But, yeah, I think we're good with.
We're a good balance, because that's the stuff that I remember for no good reason.
Well, let's get started, and thank you to our Tier 4 patrons for producing this video.
Thank you so much for producing this video.
I'm so excited and nervous.
All right, let's go.
Oh, so we're
By
on
the way,
Crunchyroll.
yeah, we're watching Crunchyroll.
It's like
Look at his
Cyberpunk
butt.
Tifos.
Yeah.
Oh, he's ready. Don't let it get away. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I kind of remembered like him being like, "What the hell?" But the fact that he was like, "Let's go."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Aaron's gung ho about.
I know, but the last 2 that we watched, he was like he was worried. He was insecure
about but he was very determined.
I know, but it's just he's not just determined, just brave. Like it's just I thought he would. I don't know. I underestimated him, I guess. I'm just like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. He's awesome. They're awesome.
I didn't even realize that they retreated inwards. Like, I thought they went to another place.
Oh.
So then that's gone. They're just going to keep being, like, surrounded. It's claustrophobic.
That's where, like, all of humanity is
right.
Just...
I didn't know if it was, like, you know, like, multiple... Just, like, some...
Like, sub-cities.
All of humanity. Like, the entire world.
I mean, I think this continent or whatever. I don't know. And I've never seen the Crunchyroll subtitles, so I'm excited. He's got a tiny head.
He's like, first things first, let's get this out of the way. How, though?
Oh my god.
How?
Yeah, they're like so huge and so fast. It doesn't...
Oh. Don't tell me it was a dream. Oh. Yeah, it's like such a huge job.
It's crazy that humans like lived like not on this scale, but they lived like this and they still live like this in many countries. It's just like constant fear and having your refuge taken from you.
That would be me as a Titan.
This would be me.
What the hell is even that?
Mikasa!
Yeah.
That's a big hole.
That's what she said?
Still going. Oh. His voice.
You're doing great, Armin. All things considered.
No way. No way. Is that the king?
You know what this means? It means you're about to get slapped!
There's a footage!
Are you eating like 6 cookies at once?
It's giving Versailles.
Versailles.
Let them eat cake, like...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Me too.
What are you gonna do?
He's attached to his game. Oh.
トロストクでは今まさに兵たちが神明をとして戦っておるのですぞ。わしらがおしゃべりしとる今この時にも。
どうせ安い命だ。捨ておけ。そもそも盤上の戦で世を相手に負け続ける貴様がいたところで
He lets you win, probably.
実際の戦で巨人が相手ならば、司令が手心を加える必要は。
I knew it! I knew it! He's like, anyone could tell he throws for you.
通り平和で穏やかな一日をお過ごしください。
Yeah, you're not in any danger.
The sass, the shade. That's what happens when you look at that. It's like not even part of the same world.
それでは訓練通りに各班ごと分かれ。また伝令によると、先見班はすでに全滅したとのことだ。
Yikes.
外門が突破され。
I will say it seems much more organized than the first time.
Yeah.
The first time was a shit show.
現在は前衛で迎撃中だ。
I love how they make them look worried and tired to
Yeah.
the leaders.
大丈夫
That would be me. Never want to go fight.
思い出せ俺たちがシェドウを吐いた3年間を3年間俺たちは何度も死にかけた実際に死んだ奴もいる逃げ出した奴や追い出された奴もでも俺たちは生き残ったそうだろ今日だってきっと生き残れる
Natural leader.
Yeah.
明日内地に行くんだろ
Like a general, like an army leader, specifically.
Gotta be able to shake people out of like unshakable states of
Yeah.
minds.
Otherwise, there's no hope. And then he's like, stop sobbing, even though he just had a freak out.
お前何言って
アッカーマン訓練兵住民の近くに一人でも多くの精鋭が必要だ
しかし
おい
Headbutt.
Did he headbutt her?
It's
お前
you.
までおとついてんじゃねえ
どうか死なないで
You're like, what kind of silly statement is that?
I love her.
Me too.
残された歴史文献にも巨人の発生原因は記されておらず
How is that possible? How? No. No way. Sucks.
人間のような知性は確認できず
Of course. To dehumanize them.
生殖器は存在せず
There you go.
巨人の唯一の行動原理は人を食らうことだが
I think they were made. I think they're still being made.
食事をとること自体必要ないものであると推測できる
Whoa. So they choose.
つまり目的は捕食ではなく殺戮にあるのではないかとされている
Yeah.
巨人は頭を吹き飛ばされても死なず
Oh.
また個体差はあるが亡くなった頭部は 1,2 分ほどで元通りになってしまう
教官 それでは巨人は不死身ですか？
Yeah, how do you kill him?
巨人を倒す方法は一つ。
Oh,
ここを狙う。
It's a
Okay.
great circle.
することなく絶命する。
so the vanishing is separate from that? Because it looked like he killed him.
Right.
I don't know.
これはいい機会だと思わねえか。スピード昇格間違いなしだ。
Armin's like,
Stay
I'm just trying to live.
He's like, I'm gonna beat my high score.
間違いない。
Oh,
誰が多く巨人を狩れるか勝負だ。
they're kids. Like, I just...
I mean,
It's
that's
hard
what
for- 'cause
soldiers are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I try to feel like bad that they're enjoying the violence, but then most of me feels like relieved that they can make it a game, that they
Yeah.
can find some kind of joy and
Yeah.
satisfaction because it's everyone dies if they don't.
Right.
So I'm just allowing myself to feel like, yes,
Just find a way to motivate. It just is
Yeah.
really sad that like
they're kids.
they're
and
kids and like so many soldiers that are sent in
Yeah,
are people that
it's-
their brains aren't even fully developed yet. So, and I think that
Oh no!
nice. Maybe that's a reason they make such good soldiers, but it's still
No, dude!
Hug. Oh shit.
Drop it.
Drop
Boomy.
it.
Drop it.
Ah!
That was Boomy eating 2 grapes the other day. I'm sorry. My humor's broken.
Oh.
How dare
And it's like the most gruesome, disrespectful thing for like to see your friend get eaten. Like
And he saw his mom get eaten.
I know, but it's just like that kind of death just seems.
Oh shit. Aaron! You're so rude! You're good.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
なんで
That's Aaron?
Mm-hmm.
仲間が食われてる光景を眺めているんだ。動かないんだ。
Armin.
No, 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 no,
Armin!
no, no.
Armin. Oh.
No way.
あれ
外の世界のことが書かれてる本だよ。
The outside world. That's why I don't know if it's all of humanity.
You're not supposed to have that. Oh.
や
こと言ってる場合じゃないんだ。
Like burning books.
この世界の大半は海っていう水で覆われているんだって。しかも海は全部塩水なんだって。
Oh.
塩だって嘘つけ。塩なんて宝の山じゃねえか。外の世界か。
僕たちもいつか外の世界を探検できるといいね。
It would be. Yeah!
死ねるか。お前が教えてくれたから。俺は外の世界に。
He's gonna fall down purposefully? Music is so creepy. He's going out there purposefully. Because I think, but I'm like, are you gonna be pooped out?
Well, they don't digest.
Because they don't have to eat.
And yeah, so I
So are there
imagine
a
like
bunch
when
of
they eat
bodies
them,
in
they
there?
like the
They
people
just
get
die of
like
starvation.
vaporized, almost, or like,
Oh, I thought that he was like,
or yeah, they just it's like Jonah and the
It's a-
whale, and they're just like
it's a
chilling in
pile
there.
of bodies in there and they probably die of starvation. But he might be able to like cut his way out. But he's also probably gonna die of blood loss because
armless and legless.
So he doesn't have an arm or a leg.
He's missing an arm and a leg.
They can't kill him, right? Like, I feel like he's a huge character. I have no evidence of that, but if they kill him, maybe that turns them into Titans by gobbling them. But I'm like, this seems to be the main character, and I know all rules are out, you know.
It's like zombies. They will make more zombies by eating.
But I feel like he kind of knew what he was doing, you know. Like he was like, I'm gonna go. Don't worry. Like that was him comforting Armin. Like, remember, you told me this, so I'm gonna go there. So I think that he had like his instinct. I don't believe he's dead yet. I don't believe he's dead yet. Because I think they would have made that more clear. I love how they show panic attacks. Like, my friends are being devoured, why can't I move? I feel like so much of it is like showing fight or flight. Like, Eren is the perfect example of fight. Even though he did freeze before. But we all have different ways of coping with, like, horrible circumstances.
Right.
And him, and like it going close on his legs, shaking.
It's
I know
very
what that's like.
powerful, and it. I love that they. I mean, I hate that this happens, but I'm like, where are the leaders? Where are the generals? Where are the people that are?
There's like one old king, and then there are. It looks like poor people, like peasants, you know, who don't have any power. So it's not really where are the adults. When I say that, I mean, where are the, you know, aged, kind of more knowledgeable scientists, veterans, scholars, like teams of older people who are working on it. And it makes me wonder about his dad, because his dad was the doctor, right? And he went somewhere. Like, it was almost like he knew it might happen.
And I've always found it kind of confusing that the further up you climb in like a military order, the further away from battle you get. It seems kind of counterintuitive, whereas like in, you know, ancient Rome and like Genghis Khan,
out there.
They were on the front lines fighting. So I just it's interesting how much of a reflection it is of like what actually happens in these wars. It's like, okay, where are the people giving these orders? We're just seeing all these kids getting like brutally killed.
Right.
It's and they're so brave, but they don't get enough credit still. Like it's just
I know.
And the people giving the orders and deciding that these wars and fighting these ways are a good idea don't get enough criticism.
Exactly. I feel like especially there is propaganda going on for sure. Like the way that the teacher was just like, and I don't blame the teacher, but we don't really know anything. Here is what we know. They're stupid. They can't talk.
And you're not supposed to have the book about the outside
Yes,
world.
exactly. The book burning, like if you look at signs of propaganda and like something else is going on, I feel like there's something that they just don't know. And I like that they're keeping it a secret so we can learn alongside these young people. But I am genuinely afraid of what we're going to learn because just from what I know about human history, shit got dark.
Yep.
Shit is dark. We're capable of atrocities. And so it would not surprise me if we made Titans. If they actually are, like, it opened with Eren being like, you're sentient.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, sentient. What is the feel? Sentiment. Like, feel. You can feel
Sentience
things.
is being alive.
So,
having a consciousness.
Are they propaganda-ing?
It's like a bioweapon.
Or maybe they made a mistake. Yes, like the bioweapon got out of control. Like, you know, a virus that might get out of control. And so then they're using the youth to correct their mistakes.
And they you know, the phrase like ignorance is bliss, but I feel like lack of information has never been much of a positive. Like I feel like there's certain things that
ultimately.
No, especially with this kind of stuff. Like there are certain things where it is bliss to not know about things, like things that will affect your mental health. But I feel like
Right.
the information as to what you're fighting for and why you're fighting is imperative. But
Yes.
no, because then they wouldn't be able to get people to sign up.
Exactly. And I just think it's interesting what was taught, because obviously you know more than you're talking about, like than you're letting on by saying, well, this is how you kill them. Like it makes me think that's how people, like maybe they get injected with something here. Why is it here? That's such an interesting thing. Like people do biopsies here. Didn't you have a biopsy on the back of your neck?
I did.
For a lymph node?
Yeah.
I don't think that it's going to be that simple. I really think my brain moves a mile a minute, but I think there's probably even more depth to this. But I'm like, any teacher or like person in power who's just kind of like, again, I don't blame the teacher. I think it's just what is being taught. We don't know anything about them except they gotta be killed because they're stupid and they're not human. I love how it was like they don't resemble any other creature.
What's the source? What could it possibly be that is causing our problems?
No, they resemble humans, obviously. They're not interested in any other creatures. They're interested in humans, and they have like a fucking revenge thing. So
I wonder why.
yeah.